What's going on, guys? So I finally hit my goal of 100 million silver. Thank you for all of you guys who have subscribed and liked videos along the way. I started with this channel about a month ago with about 10 to 20 million, and now I'm at 100 million. So in this video, I wanted to go over where my silver is right now. Right now, I only have 17 million on hand, but where my silver is, what I'm using it for. Secondly, how I got to 100 million. And if you guys have been following my videos, you probably have a pretty good idea of how I did it. And lastly, my future goals for this character as well as my other 0 to hero character that I made. So starting off here, as I mentioned, I have 17 million on hand, and I probably have about 50, and there's orders just coming in and going out, about 50 million, I'd say, between the buy and sell orders. Now, I didn't go ahead and like last time calculate each individual one, but I have about 160, I have like 260 orders right now in total, which each of them is about, on average, about 200 something thousand. So about 50,000 there, 17 on hand, that's like 67 million combined. And I'll show you guys my stash. Now, if you want to count the equipment of 10 million, I'll show you my last thing. So I also have 21 million here. So I have over 100 million combined between everything. This is just the bank, and then I have some more tabs. What I have is a stone tab where I'm transferring stone over to my other character and doing stone refining. And then also have been doing a bunch of refining on this character. So that's where all my silver is, between my stash, between the market and on hand. Over 100 million right now, just on this character. I have probably 20 or 30 million on my 0 to hero as well. But how I got to 100 million. So I started off this character and I started playing in early January 2023. And what I started doing was I was just like, let me just pick one thing and go into it. And I did a lot of mining. So I'm at level 95, tier 4, level 83, level 11, and then I have tier 8. So I've been doing to start to get my first like 5 to 10 million. I did some market flipping, but the majority of what I did was go ahead and do a lot of ore mining. And that was basically in the blue zones to start, then yellow zones. I did a little bit of black zones, but mostly yellow zone. I'd say like 90%. Just getting different types of ore, and then finding these tomes was big as well, because they're anywhere from like 100 to 150,000 for the lower tier tomes. And I'd often get mostly like expert or adept tomes from doing that. So I was just trying to like farm massive amounts of ore so I can get these tomes, and it ended up being pretty lucrative. And then any money that I got, any tomes I would get, I would just sell them and then use that money for flipping. So if you look at my other previous videos, it ramps up pretty quickly after you get your initial, I'd say like 10 million. I reached 40 million on April 5th. Then 50 million on the 14th, then 94 million on the 25th. And then I just posted a video. I could have posted a little bit earlier, but I figured post it now. I have like 110 million before I start using all my silver on refining. So if you want to check out my other videos, it's mostly like market flipping and transporting a little bit, as well as mostly gathering ore specifically. Now, that's how I got to 100 million. Just a quick synopsis of that. And then now my future goals. So if I wanted to play like another game, or if I had enough time to play Albion, I still want to keep that premium status going so I can get those learning points. Now, to do that, I started doing some farming. People said don't do that. So I decided to do refining instead. Leather, because I'm in Martlock and that's the production bonus. So where I'm at right now, I'm level 100 adept, 100 expert, and I'm trying to get this one next to 100. And what I've been doing for like more of a, if you want to call it passive, I've been buying a lot of this pristine medium hide for around, I would say 27,000 with buy orders. And let me just see the current price here. So I have buy orders in for actually 25,000, and what I've been doing is focus refining these to get pristine worth leather, and I'm able to sell these for, you know, 34, 35,000, and this is pretty amazing because if I go to my spreadsheet here, and I'll make a video once I'm better at leather working, or leather refining, and I'll post like the link to the spreadsheet like I did with my stone one on a previous video. But the crazy part here is, like with this pristine worked leather, the cost is if I put 27,000 in there, I can get up to like 1 to 2 million a day, and it's really only limited by how many I can acquire, how many of these hides I can acquire, because the leather sells pretty quickly. Now, if I'm ever out of this medium hide, I could always get it from Bridgewatch, and I put buy orders there too, because that's where like hide is the main resource. And I put some buy orders in, and then I could just transport them back. It takes only like 7 minutes on my Elite Wild Boar, and I could actually get a lot, especially if I use this the Skitter backpack, because these are tier 4, even though they're enchanted. So I am going to, I'll show you guys real quick. Let me see if I have any in my stash. But for each of these, you're looking at a profit with focus of around like 10,000 per pristine worked leather, and this costs 2 hides, but it's you get like a 53% or something like that resource return rate. So if I go to my leather tab here, I have some more pristine hide here, and I also do exceptional medium hide. And I need some thick leather. So what I do too is go and find the cheapest one, or at least anything under 400 per nutrition. I generally look for like this one is 9,999. You don't want to do that. This one's 310. And you know, let's go to that one, see if there's a, sometimes they have like custom rights on there where you can't use it, but let's see. And another trick I saw some people do is they have like 2 of a similar thing, and then you might click on the wrong one, so make sure you check the price. Okay, so right now if I want to craft this leather, it only cost me 508 for 9 of them. And I'm at 1.02 million right now. And that goes from 1.02 million to 1.1 million. And it barely uses any focus because my my crafting is so high. And then even it's less profit on the exceptional, but still definitely worth it for a limited amount of hide. So I was at what, 0.102? That's already, you know, 100, almost 300,000 for like 2,000 focus. So you multiply that by 5, that's already $1 million plus just from focus refining these. And I don't even have that high of level in the other ones. It's just a tier 4 and tier 5. So my, I guess you want to call it like passive income type goal, is be able to get at least 600,000 per day of just crafting hides in case I'm not flipping that day or whatever. This way I could always maintain premium with limited amount of effort. And that's really my goal. My other character, I'm doing the same thing, focus refining stone. Now I'm up to slate. Actually, I'm up to level 75 of basalt, or level tier 7. So I'm going to go ahead and sell these pristine worked leathers and the exceptional worked leathers, which are actually pretty high right now. More than they should be, around 8,300, but the people are buying them up like crazy. So more profit for me. So that's the video. Pretty long as it is. I hit my goal, and I'll continue making videos as I progress in the game and set new goals. 2 of which are focus refining for leather and focus refining for stone to stone block. Thanks for watching.